Hey, welcome back to the show. Hanging out here with Jimbo in the studio now of Precision Ski and Golf.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
good.
Starting to wind down the season.
We were
here a
just
little
talking about,
bit,
though,
you
the
know,
beginning of
yeah.
next week, a good possibility of some snowfall, some significant accumulation possible.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
fantastic.
Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Do your snow dance out there as we will too.
You bet.
But what are we talking about today? We
Well,
are winding down the season.
the unfortunate part of the end of the season is
Facing
you
reality.
have to put your equipment away. And, I can't tell you how many people come into our shop with their boots that they took off in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Buckles are still open, and the boots still, the tongue's ripped out of
Sure.
it, and it was just like, get them off of me, I'm done, and that's not a good way to start the season.
Not
with
at
your
all.
boots and all of your, aspects of your
Right.
equipment benefit from just a little bit of help when you put them away.
Sounds good.
Like your boots, for example.
Yeah.
Buckle them up just loosely to
Right.
keep them closed up. If you don't buckle them up, what happens is the plastic that the cuff is made out of here, these will just continue to stretch out, and they'll be completely straight out by the end of the summer. It doesn't damage the boot, but it makes it miserably tough to get the boot on and uncomfortable.
I see. Sure.
So it's a good idea to just,
Just leave them
if
buckled.
you just
Yep.
hook them on the last catch just to keep them closed. Another good thing to do is, a lot of the buckles have this feature right here that's called micro adjust. The buckle turns.
Right.
So what you can do is take a little drop of oil and just put a little drop of oil right in there. Give it a couple of turns just to help the oil get into the body of the buckle.
Sure.
And then go ahead and buckle them up.
That sounds good because after a season of skiing, they have taken on plenty of moisture and
But there's
some
there's
beating,
chemistry
getting beat
and
around
you
you don't want that to start
dirt
to
and stuff in
oxidize, right?
the snow and
Absolutely.
whatnot. So that'll help keep your buckles working.
And I see you have a little bit of the
I put a
yesterday's
little
paper in there.
yesterday the daily. Put that into the boot.
Okay.
I had a woman that came into our store this several years ago, and her boots were in a boot bag.
Okay.
So she wanted her bindings tested, and we opened up the boot bag. It had been closed sort of halfway.
Oh, okay.
I opened it up, and both boots were completely filled with dog food. And, we first we wondered, why was this woman putting dog food in her boots? But, there was a critter at work.
Sure, making a nest.
Stashing food for the winter.
Oh, wow.
So, you put a little newspaper in there that kind of preserves the inside of the boot.
Just a little tip on.
And then, you put them in a good boot bag, and then zip them up. And then you can put them in the closet, in the garage, wherever you want.
Right.
And you're done with your boots until next season.
Right. Yeah.
That's
good.
That's a good way to take care of your boots.
And like you said, though, at the beginning, that they're just such small precautions to take that will ultimately help out your equipment
Takes
and the longevity.
a couple of minutes,
Cool.
and then on as far as your skis are concerned, here you can see the back of the ski is nice and shiny. It's ready to be skied on. But we treat the skis with a thick coat of wax. You can kind of see the difference here in the appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of wax on there, and then what that does is it seals the base away from moisture, the effect of the environment, and it also deeply moisturizes the P-Tex that's on the bottom of the ski. So that will help if you happen to hit a rock or anything on the slope down the road. Having this storage wax on the bottom of your ski, it's a great way to add some vitality to the
Now, is there a
skis.
specific wax you should get for planning and to leave on there for
It doesn't really
off-season,
matter.
or
Most of the time we'll use a spring wax, which is a soft, easy to melt wax, easy to put it on thick
Sounds
like
good.
that. And then at the beginning of the season, next year.
Yeah.
We're already thinking about next season. That's so exciting.
Come around October time, November.
Yeah, then this wax gets scraped and polished, and you're ready to go.
Fantastic.
So, a good thing to do is beneath that wax is make sure that the skis are tuned. If they're your favorite skis,
Yeah, definitely.
then they're tuned, waxed, then they're ready to go for next season.
If they're your favorite skis, you ought to take care of them, and this is what a great way to do that when you're hitting the off
exactly.
season. And then you also recommend, storage. Don't leave them outside. Put them somewhere in, like in a
Right,
closet,
right.
a
Yeah,
garage.
keep them inside where the sun doesn't get on the bases or moisture get on them. And then
Sounds
also
good.
another good thing to do is there's a spring in the heel and the toe.
Mm-hmm.
This is what makes the binding work,
Okay.
And,
Yep.
and there's an adjustment. You can put a screwdriver in here if you're not sure which screw. Sometimes there's a couple of them. One moves
Right.
the binding forward and back. Another one adjusts the tension.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is release the pressure on the spring, the tension.
Okay.
And that just gets backed all the way down to zero. And then the springs, they relax. Then next fall, when you come in to get the storage wax removed, have the bindings tested and adjusted, and away you go. You're ready to start the season.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's a great way to
Improving
to
the
take
life
it-
of your
yeah.
equipment and keeping the comfort, the overall comfort when you're on the hill too. So it's
Without
going to
a
help
doubt,
you
without
as well as your skiing and the equipment. Well, Jimbo, cool. Thanks for sharing those tips with us. That's pretty awesome stuff. Where can somebody find the shop and come in for maybe
Okay,
an end
we're
of
in
season
Frisco,
2 and things
across
like
from the Walmart complex, right next to Cammy's Yogurt.
that? Can't miss
and,
it. Easy to find.
Oh yeah, and we've got great sale going on right now.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about getting any new equipment, boot bags,
Okay.
boots,
It's all there.
helmets, goggles, all 30 to 50, 60, 70% off, and we're doing lots of tuning right now. People are putting their gear away, getting ready for the next season.
Sure. So someone at the shop then though too could do a wax and tune for somebody with leaving that layer of wax on for you.
Sure.
So you can
You
store it
bet.
away for the rest of the season. Sounds great. And then pretty soon you guys are going to have all your golfing gear up.
Yeah, that's the
Unbelievable.
next sport
That's
coming.
the next sport.
Golf.
So keep that in mind too as we progress toward mud season, that if you're looking at getting maybe some new grips on your clubs, new golf clubs in general, check out Precision Ski and Golf right on Highway 9 Frisco. Jimbo, thanks.
You
Appreciate
bet.
it. Have
See
a
you
good
on the
weekend.
hill.
I'll
Have a
see you.
great
Yeah.
day out there.
All right, and you guys as well. And keep it tuned though. Lots more sunrise and after this. So keep it tuned. We'll be